So this is the second video we are making about Beehiiv. And on the first video, I showed you how you could set everything up, how to do all these initial steps, including writing the welcome email with and in this one, we'll be sending and writing the email and then sending the email issue, like the next issue for day. And in this case, what I'll be doing, I'll be using the text from my other app called Newsletter Linchpin AI. But of course, you can write those newsletters manually, or you can use ChatGPT if you can use it with prompt acrobatic of prompt engineering to actually make anything good, but usually it is very hard. It's possible, but it's hard. But this time I used the newsletter linchpin to write it, not manually. So I will show how to use it. So first of all, you can click on Start Writing, and what we have right there is essentially the editor. So what I like to do at the top of the page is just to add the image, right? So I will go to this one, plus image. I will just maybe drag the image from the download tab. Let me go to download tab. I think this is the one I'm looking for. Let's drop it here. Oh, we have it already here. Good. So we have this will be a main image we're using for our newsletter, and then we just need to add text. It's so easy, guys. It's so easy. Let me actually delete this one. I'm not sure why it's twice. Good. And here we just drop a text. You can do anything, right? So what I will do, hey there, but I will edit it a bit, of course, with my name, and remove part of here, part of some kind of promotion, which is not my promotion. Cheers to your success. That's the end of what I want to do. I will just put it right there. And as you see, which is very important, you may notice that because of the way Newsletter Linchpin is formatting the output, like here, it is adding 2 asterisks here and 2 asterisks there, right? So if I copy paste it to newsletter platform, you immediately can see that this is bolded. So this is very useful if you want to copy paste content from newsletter linchpin right into your app. Not every emailing app, not every platform supports this, but Beehiiv does. So this is why it makes it so convenient for newsletter linchpin users to be able to just copy paste it and have this bold, right? This is important. I mean, this is not very important, but very convenient and faster, right? So this is my newsletter. I will just change this title here. I usually use, hey, AI. Normally I will read through it, maybe change something if I see something to change, but for this demo, I will just leave it as it is. And what I will do here, I'm also excited to offer you the chance to give feedback and potentially win 20-minute consulting with me. Just fill out the form linked in the description, and you have got tools to recommend. If you have got tools to recommend, drop them in the comments. I will not be doing it right now because it was what ChatGPT made up, but it's actually a good idea. I will be using this in the future, or use this idea in the future to get feedback, maybe to the form, maybe just to reply to the email and let me know. But it's a good idea. So I will just close it. Delete it actually. I don't want this on this one, right? Don't forget to check out the links to these tools, and some are affiliate links which help support your work. This one doesn't have it actually. What you can do, you can go to affiliate program of those apps if you want to, grab the affiliate link and simply mark this one like this and put a link like this, right? So if you put affiliate link there, this headline or this initial part would be highlighted, or you can add at the end, click here to check it out, whatever, right? But so you can actually make affiliate commission if you are promoting this. For this demo, I'm not doing it, but this is a good idea. And I see that our system, newsletter linchpin, was careful, some affiliate links which help support our work. So this is for your also legal protection, meaning that you need to notify that those are affiliate links if you do it. I don't have affiliate links, so I will delete it, but if you have them, you will want to keep it, right? So just these links, okay? So I will just delete all of this. As you notice, it added more, so you can kind of play with it. If you are giving something, you can put in there. If you have like your own product, you can put it there. If you are promoting those tools as an affiliate, you can put the link and have this notification there. Very useful. I hope you find these tools as useful as I gave in growing your business, as I have. So cheers to your success, Andrew Darius. So this is pretty much it. But what we want to do, we want to have those titles and we want to have subtitles sometimes, right? So what I will do here, I will add this headline, boost your business. No, actually not this one. I want personalized one. My morning surprise and the tool that transform our work days, right? So what I like to do, I like to use this second one as the main one. It was great, works great, like a main one right there. And as the second one, actually as a sub headline, I'm using the first one because it makes sense. Really makes sense. So if you see of your title and subtitle, you see that you have my morning surprise and the tools that transform our work days. And then you have subtitles, boost your business with this. Actually, we had 10 only, right? So I will put 10 because we did 4 of them because I didn't know them, right? I didn't use them. So it is 10 must-have tools. Actually, 10 number is better for like round number, right? Or 7, something like this, or 3, 5. So this is for the page. This is not for email, actually. So this is where, if you publish it, it will also create your blog on Beehiiv website. So we have a blog on Beehiiv website, and that way it will be also possible to rank on Google, and essentially it's possible to find it sometimes, right? If you have, especially if you have links linking to it and so on. Also, people can read the actual website from your newsletter if you're using this platform. So it's very, very useful. Or as I am doing on my Facebook, which is actually I will show you. Facebook, let me show my profile, what I am doing with those links to Beehiiv. I'm actually getting more subscribers by telling them about posts. This is actually my family, my wife, my daughter after Thanksgiving. Oh, this is a good example, right? I'm making today's newsletters, and there is a title, and then it's want a link, comment yes, right? So if somebody comments yes there, I will grab the link, which I will show you in a second, for the post, and then I just simply respond to people with this information. And that way, not only you have like a social engagement on this post, because you are not giving it outright, and you're getting new subscribers. This is one of the methods how to grow it. As you remember, when we did this a bit over 7 days ago, I think it was like more than a week ago, it was 0 subscribers. And right now it is 333 actually. And the only thing I did only organic growth. And one of those things was those kind of posts. It was one of the posts, and then when I give link to the page, there is a pop-up with opt-in, right? Or I do something like this. Hold on. Oh, this is 262. Let me. For example, another approach would be like I'm doing it here. I just make a video about blind sales copy with ChatGPT. And if they want to get information how to write blind sales copy with ChatGPT, they have to comment yes. And then let me show you what they are getting. People are getting free access to actual page, which is a kind of duplication of my Beehiiv opt-in page. It's the same information except the different pre-headline, as you see right there. And this pre-headline is essentially only for this post, for this specific post, this specific kind of freebie. But the rest is the same as my normal one. If they enter it here, they can go to the next page. Let's enter something. Let's say test.com. Subscribe and watch. And people can watch this video here. They are already subscribed to newsletter. They don't have to do anything more after this point. And here is my special offer for my AIpreneur Club. Somebody clicks here, they can also have ability to subscribe and get a free trial to my product. So to go back to our page, this is what you are using this tab for. You're using it for your website, which you can then use many different ways. One of the ways is for Facebook posts, and other ways is also to use for the traffic through Google or different means as well, right? And email. Email actually is what you will be sending, right? So the best way to do it is either write your own, but what I like to do usually is just copy title and subtitle. So this is a subject line, normal subject line in the newsletter email. And this is very important, guys. This is preview text. This is the text people see in your email client, like Gmail, for example. So this is first thing they see, kind of extended subject line. Usually it's either after it or below it, right? So you want to control it, because if you don't put it, it will be just beginning of the email. So we say, hey, entrepreneur, I hope this email and so on. It's not very enticing, right? So this is why you are using this pretext here to have it like more powerful, right? More kick. So this is what you do here. Website. So what you want to do for website, Slack is essentially the link, end of the link, which will be here. So what I like to do for Slack, instead of this default Beehiiv Slack right there, I am using actually the title and subtitle, both of them. So I'm doing like this, and then I'm adding also this second one. As you see, it will be all with those dashes, and you click. Also, this is pretty long, but it's good for the SEO, right? If somebody is searching for something specific, it's like long keyword in a sense. And what I'm doing right there is to set. So as you see, this pop-up is what allows me to collect emails from people who are on the page reading this. They will try to exit, they'll get pop-up. Also, there is a menu with the button. I will show you in a second after we publish this. Also, what you want to do is to add thumbnail, like if you want to have it on the website. This will not work unless you set it up so it will be displayed on the website. So I will select it from those because we already uploaded it, so we have them, right? What I will not select is display image on the top of the website, because I already added image to the newsletter. It will be simply twice. You will have it this one, and then you will have again this one because it's inside of content. So you just don't use this one. And then SEO, essentially I'm using the same usually. You can be more creative, of course, with this. And you can put your keywords for search engine if you want to. I usually don't do it simply because I don't have time for this. But I believe it will be good. So this is essentially how the schedule will show. After saving, it's still showing this default so-called Slack we did here, but we have our, right? So you can do preview. When you preview, this is how it will work on our website. As you see, it's only one image. If I added this checkbox to show the image, it will be two of them. So this is how it looks, pretty nice. And then you scroll, you have our email, and that's it. Of course, if you promote something and you want to add something, is actually a postscriptum here. I usually add it. This is why I will not be actually sending these emails, because I want to add postscriptum, but I will show my previous email how I did it with postscriptum, so you can see it. And you can also preview it on the web, on email. That's email mobile, so it's like an email view, desktop email, web. This is like a loop on the web, and web on mobile, right? So it's pretty good formatted. It's not too long, because people on mobiles don't want to read very long stuff. So it's just right amount of text, like perfect. This is why we design newsletter rich ping to create those bite-sized newsletters, so it will be easy consumable, right? So this is it. I can also save as a template. I would say template with top image, right? So I can reuse it later on. For this one, maybe it's not make so much sense because it's so easy to add the image. But if you have like a sections or it's more developed design, you want to use this template. And then you can send it, and you can send it to your test subscribers. It was a test from my list probably, but I will not be sending it right now at all. This is my kind of spam email when I get all the spam, so I can test it to it, but I will not be showing it because we just look the same, so it doesn't make any sense. And then you can schedule it. So you can schedule it for the date, which is most of the time. But often I also publish right now when it's sending like a newsletter immediately, like this very moment. So let's schedule for tomorrow, and I will do it later on, and I will just add this postscriptum, which I didn't add, and I usually adding with my own stuff to promote it there, right? So let's say month right now is November, and today is 27, and 2003, right? Oh, not 3, 20. Time, I like to send 8 in the morning, and then in the morning, so I need to put AM, right? Review, and I can check this review. Once this post is scheduled, you will no longer be able to change the delivery settings for this post. You are scheduling this post to the future. This means that email audience outlined above is subject to change should you acquire new subscribers or recalculate any segment used in your audience before the scheduled send. If no active subscribers are in the selected audience, at the same time, they possibly move it to the back to a draft state. So I will not be publishing it because I want to add my postscriptum, but I think you got it, right? You got it how to publish. All I would have to do is publish, click this button, or go back and just publish now and also review and publish now, which I will not do, simply because I want to add this extra postscriptum to this email before I send it, right? I want to add our special for this Cyber Week offer, right? So the offer will be there, so I am not sending it right now. And how it is showing on the website, let me show you. Preneur Bytes. You can see right there, Bytes. So this is how a main page looks like, and those articles which I usually link from Facebook, my Facebook looks like this, right? So we have this subscribe button. I am the admin, so the pop-up is not showing right now. But usually if you exit the page with the mouse pointer, it shows you a pop-up. It shows you a pop-up with the subscription form, but they also can subscribe there. This is how I'm getting subscribers from the Facebook group, and sometimes I just send them to this main page where they can subscribe immediately, right? This is like a main source of subscribers. As I showed you right there, let me exit this. I should have a draft back then so I will not lose it. It is draft mode. But if you go to dashboard, when we started this presentation, I have 300. Now I have 2 more subscribers while we talked, right? And if you remember, we started from 0 when I showed you. So this is how you build your newsletters. And I will be growing this newsletter organically until 1,000. This is my plan right now, because I want to show people later on in separate video how I grew audience from complete zero to 1,000, including, like I showed a video, just making an account, setting an account, starting newsletter from nothing, using AI to write my newsletters with, of course, my input of modification, like we did input of those tools, which I didn't use all of them. If I didn't like something, I can change it. I am usually editing a bit as well to make it flow better, so it's not like a pure AI, but you can do pure AI if you want to, it's your call, but it is like 99% there, right? And I'm growing it, right? So again, my plan is to grow it in organic way to 1,000, and then above 1,000, I will still keep growing organic way, but I plan to add advertisement. I want to show you how to use advertisement, and also I want to show you how to use monetization. So this is very important.